Welcome to Evolution of Education Technology Part 2. The contents of this section: concept of e-learning, e-teaching, e-teachers, impact on teaching learning process, e-learning tools, open source e-learning applications, advantages and disadvantages of e-learning, and e-learning a blended mode. Concept of e-learning. In our rapid changing world, we find it difficult to overcome the learning challenges and the possible achievements. To bridge this gap, the concepts such as e-learning, e-teaching, e-teachers have become the part of effective education. What is e-teaching? It is the appreciation of live teaching with streaming lectures, whiteboards, downloadable slide sets, and decision forum. E-teaching is an automation of an existing teacher-centered educational process. The real work is in creating content and learning management system that supports e-learning. And e-teachers are the teachers who work in an internet environment in both regular and virtual classroom situations. They build a new concept of working in time and space. They find new learning resources as they interact with information, materials, and ideas with their students and colleagues. Impact of e-learning on teaching learning process. Computer-based networking system has provided the present-day teacher with a choice of modern tools to deliver the goods in the classroom and end the instructional boundaries. Information and communication technology, or ICT, in which e-learning, e-teaching, e-teachers are built-in components, has some impact on teaching learning process. So let us discuss the impact on teaching learning process. It improves the efficiency both in learning and teaching, increases motivation, deepens understanding, promotes collaborative learning, gives new approaches to learning and working, provides new ways interacting, paves the way for personality development, increases social skills, creates interest in learning, helpful for self-evaluation, wide reach and consistent, user convenient, flexible and rich medium for students, useful tools to address students with different learning and cognitive styles, and finally, self-facing for slow and quick learners, reduces stress and increases satisfaction. E-learning tools. So let us first mention about email, the scope of email. So generally, every student and teacher should have an email account. If you are having email, we can communicate with the students easily, communicate with the parents regularly. Students can submit their assignments or classworks or any other activity that is given by the faculty member. They can have attachments. It creates a paperless environment. Simple but very effective, efficient and cost effective. Second one, audio chat. It's a synchronous communication tool. Can communicate with the students and communicate with parents. Participation of students will be more, and it's a kind of collaborative learning. Third one, online forum. It's an asynchronous discussion forum. Teachers can create discussion groups. They could post a question and request students to comment. Students can post their comments, can encourage community participations. Collaborative learning can be fostered, and we will get feedback from diverse culture. Next e-learning tool, that is web. It contains wide range of materials. Teacher will need to narrow down It's a resource center. Absolutely correct. Sharing of resources. It's supported by images, audio, simulation, and multimedia, etc. Then comes video conferencing. Can conduct a live lecture. Now we are using Zoom, WhatsApp, and Google, etc. Communication with the students, communication with the parents, support by audio, chat, and whiteboard, support sharing of applications, can be recorded and later be used for on-demand lectures, and then finally demo. Then comes learning management system or LMS, management of content. We can track the students. It contains administrative features and it integrates with the various tools such as chat, forum, emails, etc. It can be used for reporting. Demo of multimedia learning system. Open source e-learning applications. Open source refers to a program in which the source code, that is a programming language, is available to the general public for use and or modification from its original and redistribution. One of the tools, eFriend, it's an open source e-learning platform to assist with the creation of online learning communities while offering various opportunities for collaboration and interaction through an icon-based user interface. The platform offers tools for content creation, test building, assignment management, reporting, internal messaging, forum, chat, surveys, etc. Next one, Moodle, one of the most popular learning management system. Modular object-oriented dynamic learning environment is a free source e-learning software platform and modular design allowing any developer to create additional modules and features. Many universities and colleges use it in their daily teaching and learning. It's a free source software, that is, the developer can make modification based on their needs. Then comes Docuos. It's an open source learning software. It provides all the features needed for e-learning and blended learning management from authoring to reporting. Claroline. It's an open source e-learning and e-working platform allowing teachers to build effective online courses and to manage learning and collaborative activities on the web. Ilias Learning Management. It's a powerful open source learning management system for developing and realizing web-based e-learning. The software was developed to reduce the cost of new media in education and further training and to encourage or ensure the maximum level of customer influence in the implementation of the software. Sakai project. It's a free community source educational software platform distributed under the educational community license, a type of open source license. The Sakai CLE is used for teaching, research, and collaboration. OLAT, it's a free software and is open source learning management system that support any kind of online learning, teaching, and tutoring with a few educational restrictions. And then Odoo, another like Moodle, another most popular learning management system. Odoo e-learning modules can be implemented for corporate training as well as for educational institutes for quick and immediate solution. Odoo e-learning can be considered as a basic learning management system and it can integrate it with other advanced systems. Odoo is provided the full suite of Odoo ERP, including all modules free for educational institutions to be used for education. As an ERP system, it is being used at many business schools for teaching the topics of accounting courses, human resource management courses, marketing and social media marketing courses, supply chain management courses, e-commerce courses, website design courses, in addition to other courses related to business management and administration. The teaching aid will change from blackboard, OHP, TV, video, computer, LCD or LED projector to whiteboard. Advantages of e-learning. The classwork can be scheduled around personal and professional work. It reduces travel cost and time to and from school. Learners may have the options to select learning materials that meets their level of knowledge and interest. Learners can study whenever they have access to the computer and internet. Self-paced learning modules allow learners to work at their own pace. Flexibility to join discussions in the bullet or bulletin board. Threaded discussion areas at any hour, or visit with the classmates and instructors remotely in chat room. Different learning styles are addressed and the facilitations of learning occurs through a variety of activities. Development of computer and internet skills that are transferable to other facets of learners' lives. Successfully completing online or computer-based courses builds self-knowledge and self-confidence and encourages students to take responsibility for their learning. And disadvantages as common. Unmotivated learners or those with poor study habits may fall behind. Lack of familiar structure and routine may take getting used to. Students may feel isolated or miss social interaction. Instruction or may not always be available on demand. Slow or unreliable internet connections can be frustrating. Managing learning software can involve a learning curve, and some courses such as traditional hands-on courses can be difficult to simulate, for example, like practical subjects. And in addition to all these disadvantages, currently we are facing the main disadvantages of electricity. So there are many, but if you want to implement, if you want to integrate, if you want to support the current scenario, that is this COVID-19 pandemic, we need to go with the electronic learning mode or electronic learning method. E-learning as a blended mode. Chalk and board has long ruled the classroom. As I still remember, from our childhood, we are used to chalk and board. And whatever the new technology comes, whatever the digital form comes, it will not be eliminated. Still, it have its own power, it have its own importance or influence. But when due to the digital involvement, it has less emphasis nowadays. When it comes to interactive digital content, more emphasis on demand learning, and it is very much interactive. Blended learning. It combines e-learning tools with the traditional classroom learning to ensure maximum effectiveness. It offers face-to-face interaction, thereby leading to social benefits. Personalized system of instruction which requires minimum interaction. Improved retention and reinforcement through follow-up mechanism on the work. Highly flexible based on the learning style and the level of audience. Let us resume or recap. E-learning is not a cup of web pages. It is a complex learning environment. We need a possibility professionally to create our learning materials. We need a professional LMS system which is complement with all e-learning relevant standards. We need money and people and lot of optimism. That's all for now. Thank you for listening. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel for continuous support. If you're having any queries, you can either mail me, call me or WhatsApp me. Thank you. Thank you all.